Yes. It's recording.
Okay. Well, we had Flossie Malaviali on earlier, didn't we? Who was delightful, local singer, but she's from France, and she's got a wonderful Toulouse meets Teesside
amazing story
accent.
about how she got here.
Yeah, exactly. And having come on an exchange visit, was it exchange teaching?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Was it? But and we heard 2 or 3 of her tracks, 3 tracks. The last one was
What a
fascinating.
voice!
What a fantastic voice.
Amazing.
Yeah, so really amazing voice, and really bubbly lady. So that was great fun.
Then we talked about your work, Joe, and about how you felt photography had changed, or was changing, in flux.
With Digital Revolution, and that was. It's a fascinating topic to me because I think that all creative people have to keep reinventing themselves through the course of their careers, and in the case of photographers, we have no choice because of the changes in the technology and because of all the new photographers who are coming. And I tend to think that everybody's a photographer now. Everybody has a camera, even if it's just a phone in their pocket.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about how that's affected, I think, the world of writing and history, and the things that I do as a museum curator, and about how that's changed slightly.
Yes. Yeah.
Slightly, and how we, I think, and I suppose that led to sort of talking about the street house excavation, and how on one side it's a very technical thing, very specialist, but also there's an imagination, a creative
absolutely
element there.
And just for
we have
people
to realise,
so that they know, Mark, the excavation, it's Loftus.
That's right, yes.
On the northeast coast there, and a fascinating Anglo-Saxon burial site, which of course you take for granted because you know all about it,
yes,
but not everybody will do.
Yeah.
But yes, I found that really extraordinary, that in fact you think that's hard science, but actually an awful lot of archaeology is a creative process. It's an imaginative.
It's not hard science at all. The science, like the digital camera is a tool for you, and the art is using it. The science for me is just another tool.
Yeah.
Tool. I can take that tool and cut history in whichever direction I want to go. My history is going to be very different than somebody else's, which makes it all fun, and the great part of that is
absolutely.
Plus arguments about whether not whether you're right, but whether,
yeah. Well, we can only
no one can be right.
Only ever smartest, can't we?
Right,
yeah, but ultimately it's about life in the past as opposed to life in the present, and making that connection between human beings now, human beings 1,500 years ago.
The same with landscape as well. You're looking at landscapes that people have seen for millions of years.
Yes.
In some cases.
Yeah.
That reaction to it is a commonality across the ages in the way that when I look at an object in a museum, it isn't dead. It's something that's living, and I wonder and imagine what the people who used it thought, or why they made it, and all those other things that absorbed into anything.
And it is that human narrative, isn't it, that really matters ultimately, and that's what you need to be able to do in your job, is to communicate the importance of that to
or find ways to help people learn the skills to get into that themselves, so that they can also share and add to things.
I think that probably covers it, Nick.
Certainly does.